Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Shivani, and I'm here to inspire you again on the path of your healing. And today, to inspire you, I have a special person from US. And what many times people ask me, especially when they were very, very sick, how can we really heal? And I told them, well, a lot of patients who have healed have a certain mindset, a mindset about changing their life, a mindset about really taking charge of their emotions and being very, very sure that they want to heal. So, Dr. Nannette Pierson is going to introduce herself and tell you about her journey of healing from her sickness. Hello, Dr. Nannette.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, I am here at Shivani Ayurvedic Clinic, my fifth year. I come every year. In 2015 was my first visit. I was recovering from massive chemotherapy and radiation for third stage cancer. They said it didn't look very promising. I came here at about a weight of 95 pounds, and I began the Panchakarma system of renourishing, renewing, reviving, and also reclaiming my life. I'm a very powerful woman, and I believed, yes, I will do the traditional methods because my children were very worried, but I had wonderful doctors in America who said, after we put the poisons in you, go to India. They also said they're honored to have Dr. Shivani and Dr. Mahesh's records in their records in the USA. So it was a beautiful balance. It's so important to find the right doctors who are willing to work with you and understand that you find healing in different ways, different modalities. So I always came with a very positive mind, a very happy heart, knowing that I would be fully healed. Today I sit here. I'm on my 10th day of Panchakarma, and I'm 64 years old. I have 5 grandchildren. I had none when I first got here.
How radiating is that? And that's what I think is your positive mindset. I saw you at your minimum weight, and really tired and still with the will to face it. So I think whatever is happening in life is something we need to come out, and it brings us a new part of us, a stronger part, a more confident part. Even if the things go on wrong track, it's possible to correct it. And of course, Panchakarma is one such tool because it brings your body back to the alkaline state, making everything possible to heal. Right? But what's really beautiful is the way Nannette is also serving and loving since she has healed, because she's been in the church and she's helping people to have their meals and feeding a lot of hungry families. Isn't it, Nannette?
Yes, I feed about 850 families, about 30 homeless people, and that's been a blessing to love, to serve, and remember. We don't see each other by our exterior. Right. We feel each other by our hearts. And I always say that, well, what you eat is what heals you. And so we have vegan, vegetarian. This is a food pantry for free, but yet people have a choice. So many don't have choices in life, but when they come to our pantry, Sandalwood Pantry, they have a choice. And this is important. It's also important what you feed your mind. And Shivani Clinic has taught me what I need to feed my mind with, not just my body.
Right. And you have done really well. There's no doubt about it. But what's really inspiring in the path of healing is the love for ourselves, right? That's where, you were reconnected because you were giving a lot of love, but somewhere the internal cord in you needed to love yourself deeply.
Yes. Yes. This is just hearing you speak that causes my heart to open.
Right.
I wasn't able to love myself the way I needed to love myself. And so I poured everything out of myself to everyone. And I have learned here to rest, to take care of myself, to love myself. And it's been an incredible
To
and beautiful
receive. I think the best thing is like when I met you initially, I felt like you're not really receiving, you know? You were there and you wanted to heal, but the love for yourself was really gone.
empty.
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 And we feel guilty because, you know, a person like her who's giving so much to the world with religion, with serving, had problems loving herself.
Yes.
So you can imagine what the common man must be facing, all these responsibility challenges, and really not the time to be in tune with your body and your mind and thinking you have to be like a machine.
Yes. 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 I've learned to take time for myself, something I've never done. I'll take a kayak in the water and I'll just row for hours and come back and feel so happy,
Right.
And so renewed. The things I would never do. Take a 10-minute nap in the afternoon when I come home from work. I would never have taken a nap. I would be busy with one more thing. But you just, you become ageless when you begin to love yourself. It's
what a nice word. I love this.
Oh,
you become ageless because you have the love for yourself, and then you have the possibility to pour everything for every human being, and the world stays the same, but you start shining from within.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so each time when I see the list of patients who are coming from Florida with Richard, much love from, you know, the Ayurveda Health Center, and I see Nannette's name, I'm like, she's there. Otherwise, I would really write her a message like, what's gone with you that you're not showing up this time? Because we have this kind of connection of healing and love together.
Yes, it's so nurturing. It's so beautiful. And the beautiful part is when you go back to your home, when you return back to your home, you return with a whole new set of tools and skills to continue you on this journey. I never thought I wouldn't eat meat. I never thought I would do so many of the things I do yoga every day. It's so beautiful. It gets to the point where you can't not do it. You don't even do it because you're trying to be a good person. You do it because you can't not do it, because it brings you so much joy.
Right. So one of the very interesting things what I have about Nannette is the way she healed. So whenever we get a diagnostic, especially from the Western world, we are completely into believing it. Whereas the truth is that our bodies have power beyond it to heal it. Now, Nannette is going to tell a very great example of the diagnostic she had received and how it changed in 2 years with the power of Panchakarma and her positive mind thinking.
Yes, yes. Well, I always say you are what you eat and your mind is what you think. And when I was going through the rigorous chemotherapy and radiation together at the same time, at 91 pounds, my immune system was so compromised. My blood count was down so low, I had to have 2 blood transfusions and platelet transfusions. I was told that my immune system would never be what it was. My red and white blood count would never rise up to what it was when I was very healthy. The second year I came back from Shivani Clinic, Panchakarma, I went, of course, to my oncologist, who's wonderful, Dr. Taylor. And he did all the blood work, and he said, "This is incredible, Nannette. Just keep doing what you're doing." And I'm honored and privileged to have Dr. Mahesh and Dr. Shavani's reports in my file. So don't ever give up, and don't believe someone else's truth. If you know it's not your truth, because you will begin to die.
Right. But you know, these moments when you're sick and you have this diagnostic, people panic even with their cholesterol level going up and think it can never go down. But the truth is that once we start taking the right care of ourselves and are doing the right things every day, not once a day, once a week or something, we are really going to heal. But this is for all of you out there who have received diagnostic, who have been told you can't heal. You can heal. Don't let anybody tell you your reality, and don't listen to them. Come and start healing your deep inner self, and you're going to be so fine.
Yes.
So this is the extract of our interview. When you want to heal, you want to love yourself, you want to have Panchakarma treatments if you're in some deep problems of your health, because it really helps you to, you know, get back to the right track of health, but you would also need some Ayurvedic education in order to take good care of yourself, and believing and trust. Now, because you're a person who is preaching about God,
Yes.
many of us don't believe in God, right? You have seen the world. There's a lot of statistics of atheists and people who don't believe in God.
Yes.
And I see that in any circumstances, trust brings you to a better situation, So I always say to people, okay, if you don't believe in God, still you need to have a system of trust. Where do you trust? So how do you really make people show there is God or there is trust? Or how do you, like, if you see a person who is not having trust, how do you install trust in him?
Yes.
Please tell me.
Well, what I always felt was we are church wherever we stand. When I'm in my food pantry, I am church.
You are church.
I might be the only God, Jesus, Christian. I might be the only holy someone gets to see that moment. So I believe you have to be in God. God is in you. Creator is in you. And so if you can just be that beautiful gift of God to someone, you don't have to have them decide what they want, what they don't want. But what they will know and what they will remember is what they felt when they were with Miss Nannette. Not what they think, but how she made them feel. And she made them feel happy. She made them cry.
That's so beautiful. Because I think in times of pain, we really forget about God being there. Pain overtakes us, and people who can make us smile.
Yes.
You don't need money for that.
No. It might be the only smile that person sees. I often tell the people at the pantry, you don't know what someone's going through unless you walked in their shoes 100 miles. So treat them with kindness, even if they don't treat you kindly. Treat them with kindness. That might be the only kindness they have ever received the whole week long.
Right. And people hurt you? Are there people who hurt you?
Yes. Yes.
Did you forgive them?
I not only forgive them, I send prayer to them. I send prayer to them. Namaste. I send prayer. Yes. Yes. I won't let them take my joy. I don't, it's all right if they don't see what my Creator sees in me. I was telling Dr. Shivani and Dr. Mahesh last night, I can't sing, but I say, God gave me this voice, I'm going to give it back. And hurt a few people's ears, but give it back. Yeah.
Yes. I think like this is a very prominent question I ask almost to all the people, because, apparently out of our pain is created a problematic person.
Yes.
So unless until we are willing to forgive and let go, we really cannot progress.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Research has said that people that had cancer, third stage cancer, fourth stage, they say, bye-bye, this is how long you have to live. They say that people who have cancer and aren't able to forgive, if they continue to hold on to that anger, they usually lose their lives. People who are able to forgive, and I go further, I pray for you. People who are able to forgive can begin to heal. Yeah.
Right. So beautiful words. Because, when the world hurts us, we want to hurt back, but we see that this is causing disease in us.
Yes.
So we want to let go of this resentment. We really have the ability to deeply connect with ourselves and start the true process of healing. And the process of healing, which I always experience, is when you start feeling calm. This moment we had last night when Richard was singing, it was really so like everybody was like so centered and calm, and we could experience love amongst us.
Yes, yes, yes. And we were free to share our voices and sing. Those who never sang. When you feel like you're in a safe environment, when you feel like you're surrounded by love, that's when all your gifts and talents can come out.
Right.
When you're constricted, when you're with a lot of anxiety, anger, negative energy, you cannot thrive. And the same with your body.
Very true. The bodies are carrying what the mind is putting inside, yes. Especially in this day where, okay, many of us can't eat the right food, but many of us can. So nourish your mind. And I'm so glad that you shared your love and your experience of healing with us. And I'm very sure that self-love and fun and joy. Yesterday night I saw you playing crackers with my daughter. I'm like, she is fully alive. It's like, wow, look at her. So I wish that you just share this joy out to the world, and you take care of yourself and put yourself on the first place, because you are so valuable.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.